Officers of district service commissions in Uganda have been identified as one of the most corrupt departments.
There is a problem. All over the country, we have issues with the district service commission. Why do you sell jobs to your people? Why? Everyone must pay something to get a job. Really? What do you use that money for? You go home and comfortably sleep that you have solicited for a bribe and that your children will use that money to pay tuition.
According to Deputy Inspector General of Government and Kyomugisha, behavior of staff in district service commissions have become nursery beds for corrupt officials, as those who buy jobs will also want to recover their monies by stealing from the public resources.
These are your brothers and sisters. When they purchase these jobs and they go to office, they have to look for money that they paid through the service delivery. And some of you have accused us for not acting, but we don't have evidence. You don't want to come up. Even the people who you ask money from protect you. They shield you.
Meanwhile, leaders of Arua City and Maracha district say some people use IGG's office to fight local politics when whistleblowers raise concerns.
Sometimes we feel your office is used to fight local politics. And I want you to take serious note of that. This Arua region has too much internal wrangles. Please don't allow your office of IGG to be used to fight local political wars, because it is going to curb service delivery. It is going to demoralize the staff.
The mayor, you said our people are involved in local politics, but also your officers do not support our efforts in the fight against corruption, because when we write requesting for information, it takes donkey years. You don't bring this information.
We have other bodies, sister institutions. IGG is one. We have a State House Anti-Corruption Unit. We also have the police CID section that also investigates matters of corruption. Sometimes we get attacked. When there's an issue, you see IGG is on ground. You see State House and corruption on ground. You also see the CID, the police CID section on the ground, investigating the same matter. But at the end of the day, you see a lot of confusion, and they don't get any pertinent report.
Can you cite an example?
Yeah, of course, we had an allegation here about a city school, that is Kololo Public City Secondary School.
Many officials in Maracha now fear to be in a community for fear of being attacked by the people on allegations of corruption.
And madam, I want to tell you, today, up to today, some of my technical team here cannot go to the community alone because of that bad name. Some of them were even about to be lynched, including ministry people.
The deputy IGG also visited health facilities and primary schools, where she evidently discovered absenteeism alongside allegations of extortion as other forms of corruption.
Those items which are used at first. Me, I didn't get money from anyone here.
There is also rampant theft of mosquito nets, while thanking staff of War Health Center 4 in Zombo district for being on duty. She discovered high teenage pregnancy. Ms. Kyomugisha was disheartened by the big number of underage girls she found attending antenatal services at the facility.
So you have to go back to school. Have you heard? Okay, they have given you a number. If you want to go to school after you have given birth, call that number. There is universal primary education. So when you give back and you want to go back to school, call that number. Okay?
She continually warned government workers against corruption.
In charge, you find somebody who is not qualified dispensing medicine, and he says he was just trained on the job, and even you don't care about the health, the cleanliness. The man has an open wound and is dispensing medicine. I just don't understand. And if I were to take action, I would take action against all of you. But then how will I leave the facility? All of you should be in prison, especially those two ladies.
That lady is in uniform, but she's not a midwife.
And I also don't understand, Kao, why you have so many volunteers. Volunteers come with, where do you think they get money from? They come to under the guise of volunteering.
I'm surprised, I'm not aware. Because having completed her midwifery course, she wanted to practice so that she does not forget.
Do you have such powers?
I don't have, sir.
So why have you done it?
That was an oversight. But I thought
You have so many oversights. In charge, you have
I
so
thought
many
in a way
oversights.
it would help
What is your
us.
name?
You have so many oversights.
What's your name? Gloria?
Have you ever been to prison? I think you really want to go to prison. That is why you are letting all these oversights.
Yes, Gloria.
Now, you know, this thing of corruption, I don't know what medicine we are going to get, but I think it is something that goes to the core of either our bringing, of mothers. I'm sorry, we have negated our duties to our children. Because now if you were a teacher and people are in school and then you run away, but if you were a nurse in a health facility and mama kids are free of charge, but you in your heart of hearts you say, let me sell to this poor mother who visibly does not even have 1,000 shillings on them, but you want to sell it on, I think you are beyond repair. You have a heart that is not like for any other person. You see somebody is about to die, you don't want to give them blood because you want 5,000. Blood is free. Going by what we have discovered in Uganda, the problem is with Ugandans as individuals. Systems are there, but these systems are run by who? By people. You have weakened the systems. What do we do? At that health center, everybody should have been in prison. But is that rational? Can I put everyone in? What will happen to the community? So what do we do? You are paid to work, you don't work. But we will enforce. We will not get tired, the law will catch up with you.
Madam, indeed, corruption is everywhere. There are two things I've noticed. The corrupt seem to be enjoying some privilege. If you are not, in other words, if you are not corrupt, you are looked at as a fool. We should devise a way of making parents to begin associating with their children at a very early age, particularly male. Most of our children cannot listen to the adults. It is because at the early age, the parents, particularly the male, have not shown them that they are the father and they love them.
Many of you have, and I really want to thank the gentleman representing the elderly, who said parents should take care of their children. You've negated your role as parents. That criminality that they're doing at home, they're doing it. You think people who steal government funds learn from office? They learn from you, parents. They learn from your homes. They see what you do. We must do something. You come and I talk to you. Come all of you here. Come.